Guys, Turtle and I are back. And today I am so excited to tell you this story and to read it. It's Scholastic News and it's about this little girl, and her name is Maury. And at only 8 years old, Maury did something amazing for her community. And you know what? You can do something amazing for your community too. And it can be something small. Turtle, they can pick up trash if they see it in the park. Did you know that? And that would be something that they could do for their community. You can collect food, canned food, and take it to a food bank or food pantry for people who are having hard times. There's all kinds of things that kids can do. Kids are amazing. You've probably already done some amazing things. So I want to tell you what Maury did for her community. She lives in Flint, Michigan, and they were having a problem in Flint where their water was really dirty. Yuck. It was brown, and people were getting sick. Look at my water. Isn't it clean and nice and delicious? Water is very important. We need water to survive. Did you know you can go longer without food than you can go without water? That's right. We have to have water to do all kinds of things. You have to have water to brush your teeth in the mornings and at night. Brush your teeth. And you have to have water to bathe. Well, Maury knew that this was a bad situation, so she decided to do something about it. Let's find out. If you have your copy of Scholastic News, go ahead and grab it. It's called The Clean Water Warrior, and it has a picture of Maury on the front. It says, would you want to drink water like this? Look at the milk jug. That's water in there. Ugh, that's not chocolate milk, guys. That's the water that was coming out of the pipes in Flint, Michigan. I wouldn't drink that. Would you drink that? Would you drink that? No. Even Turtle wouldn't drink that, and he's not really particular. Maury didn't, but 6 years ago, the water in her city turned brown and dirty. Maury has been fighting for clean water ever since. It says, as you read, think about the problem that Maury saw and how she tried to fix it. Turtle, Maury's problem was that the water in her town was dirty. So let's read and find out how Maury tried to fix it. At the top, I love what it says. If you have your copy, look at the top in the big blue, and it says, kids can change the world. That's true. Kids can change the world, not just adults. You can change the world. If you find a problem in your community, you can change the world. Maury Copany is a kid, just like you are. She's working hard to make her city a better place to live. Maury lives in Flint, Michigan. In 2014, a dangerous metal called lead got into the water in Flint. The water smelled really bad. It looked bad too. It was cloudy and brown, not clear and clean. It wasn't safe for people to drink the water from their faucets. The water gave people headaches and stomach aches. It gave Maury her little sister, a terrible rash. Hey. People couldn't cook with the water. They couldn't use it to brush their teeth or take a bath in it. The adults in Flint were working hard to make the water clean again, and Maury was only 8 years old, but she wanted to help. She had an idea. Are you going to eat my earring? She wrote a letter to the president. Well, Maury wrote a letter to the president at the time, Barack Obama. She said she wanted to tell him all about Flint. Maury wasn't sure anything would happen. She was just a kid, and he was the president. Let's find out what happened. The president did something that surprised Maury. He came to Flint. He came to Flint. President Barack Obama came to Flint, Michigan because that little girl wrote him a letter. He came to Flint to learn about the water problem. The TV news came too. There were newspapers that started writing stories about Flint. The whole country found out about the problem in Flint. The president said he would try to help fix it. But Flint needed more help. Maury raises money. So she didn't stop at just writing a letter to the president, Turtle. She raised money. Wow. Maury thought she could help. She asked people to donate money. If you donate money, it means you give out of the kindness of your heart because it's a cause that you believe in. And it's a great thing to donate money. Our country has a strong tradition of donating money, people taking care of other people who are having troubles. And that's a wonderful thing to do. It's always good to help other people. If you donate money, it means you give. People gave a lot of money. Yay! Maury keeps working. Maury still works hard to help Flint. She gives speeches in front of big crowds. Whew, that's scary. A lot of people are afraid to stand up in front of a bunch of people and talk. But not Maury. She did it. She went around the country and had speeches and told people what the problem was with the water supply in Flint. She asked people around the world to help. She made videos. She wrote stories online, and people called her Little Miss Flint. She has raised more than $500,000. She uses the money to buy bottles of clean water. She also buys water filters that people can put on their faucets to make the water clean. Did you know that you could buy a filter to put on your faucet to make your water clean? Our water is pretty clean, but I have a filter on a pitcher that I use. I keep it full and I pour water out of that pitcher. But our water isn't brown like the water in Flint, Michigan. She says she won't stop working until everyone in Flint feels safe drinking the water again. Maury has big dreams. She wants to run for president in 2044. Yay, Maury! She believes that kids like you have a lot of power. You have power. You can do things. She says you don't have to be an adult to change the world. It starts with helping out in your own community. Don't let anyone stop you. Let's read on the back. There's something really cool on the back of your Scholastic News. Take a look at it. It's a timeline. Timelines are awesome for helping us keep things in order. And they're really good when you're learning about things that happened in history. There's a timeline here, and it goes from 2005 at the very top all the way to 2020, which is now. At the top, in the blue box, it says Maury was born in 2007. And then the next blue box says in 2014, that's when the water started turning brown and getting really nasty in Flint, Michigan. The people were having trouble with their water. And then in 2016, where the envelope is, Maury wrote a letter. She didn't send an email. She wrote a letter. You can write letters too. If there's something in your community that needs to be fixed, write a letter to your mayor or an alderman. Write a letter. You can accomplish a lot. Maury got the President of the United States to come and visit her town. And at the bottom in 2018, there's all the pictures showing that Maury gave fresh, clean, bottled water to her community. She raised so much money. It says Maury raised money and donated $135,000 1,000 bottles of water. That's a lot. I know. Did I scare you just then? That's a lot of water. My goodness. Okay, let's answer our questions. We're going to use our timeline to answer the questions. What happened in 2007? We have three choices. Did Maury donate bottles of water? Was Maury born? Or did Maury start 7th grade? I don't remember anything about Maury starting 7th grade in that story. As a matter of fact, I think she was 8. I think it said she was 8 when she started this and wrote the letter, so I don't think it's that one. Did she donate bottles of water in 2007 or was she born in 2007? Let's look at our timeline. And if we start at the top and we go down our timeline, we can see that in 2007, Maury was born. So the answer is Maury was born. Number 2, what do you hear? You hear your friend outside. In what year did Maury write a letter to the president? Okay, once again, we go to our timeline. Was it 2007? No, we know Maury was born in 2007. We just answered that one. 2016 or 2019? Well, I have to look at my timeline. Let's see. In 2016, Maury wrote a letter to the president. Yay! And it's right there with the envelope. Number 3, which of these happened first? Did Maury donate 135,000 bottles of water first, or did she write a letter to the president? Well, let's look. On the timeline, it shows that Maury wrote a letter to the president in 2016. And in 2018, Maury raised money and donated the bottles of water. So, did 2016 come first or 2018? Well, think about it. 16 comes before 18 when you're counting, right? So the answer is 2016. The water in Flint was donated. Maury donated 135,000 bottles of water, was not first. Maury wrote to the president first in 2016. Number 4, which of these happened first? Did the president come to Flint first, Turtle? Or did the water in Flint start hurting people? Well, that's an easy one. You know the answer to that one, don't you? You can look at your timeline if you want to, but the water in Flint started hurting people, and that's why she wrote the letter to the president. So the thing that happened first was the water in Flint started hurting people. Oh, there's a bonus. At the bottom it says, what year were you born? Put a star on the timeline. Well, I'm too old to put a star on this timeline. I was born a lot before this timeline. But Turtle, you were born last year. That would be 2019. So we can put a star on 2019 for Turtle. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you were inspired to do something wonderful just like Maury did. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.